Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Judgment, the apocalyptic survival simulator. Now, I had to reload the game here because I'm hoping that will make my sawmill start to work again. And it doesn't seem like it is. Oh no, it is, it's working again. Okay, whew. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to rebuild that, so we're going to set up the auto crafting job. I'm going to actually set this to be 12 and 14 now. Ooh, an enemy scouting party has been spotted. I should take them out quickly before they spot your base. Killing scouting party reduces enemy awareness. So I wanted to set up an auto crafting job from 12 to 14. Let's see if I can find these guys on the map. Okay. So it looks like it's just a minor demon and a fire imp, so that should actually be pretty easy for this party to take out. So I'm going to send them off right away, and they should get to work on that pretty quickly. Maria, John, and Grady should stay. Oh, speaking of research, we can now do magical crafting. Now, do I want to do rituals or do I want to do magical crafting? Let's do magical crafting. Okay, so we unlocked magical crafting, so what can that allow me to do? Oh, when team beggars, they suddenly find themselves facing a group of demons. Oh, goodness. So why don't you go here? Kyle, why don't you move up and flank this guy? Alright, Stacy, fall back. Kyle, engage the minor demon. Stacy, flank him. Oh no, he's still attacking Stacy. There we go. Alright, so we got plus 8 XP on some of our people and some loot, a little bit of sulfur. I'm gonna have to keep Stacy in the back of this combat here, out of the main fight if I can. I don't want her to die. It would be really unfortunate if she died. So let's go exploring. She's a really good fighter, or at least she should be in theory eventually. We do have a water problem actually. I think we're gathering water though, or we will be soon. Let's run our way down here. Yeah, I definitely get a kind of like XCOM-esque vibe from the actual missions. Alright, so here's the fire imp. I'm going to have Rich get behind this barrel. I'm going to have Kyle stand in front, and then I'm going to have Stacy stand right here. He's going for Stacy. Let me back up with Stacy. Let's see if I get Stacy in there to hit. Bam, bam. Okay. So we just took out those demons. We got a little bit more experience. That should have lowered the threat level now, so that's good. It's going to buy us more time to carefully increase our position in the world. So we did just learn how to craft this. Now, ectoplasm. How do I get ectoplasm? So what did we actually unlock? We unlocked the weakening room and the hex scroll. So what do these do? Hex and enemy range. So, oh, this looks like it might be a, oh, it has one use, okay. Weaken nearby enemies will weaken the wielder as well. Uh-huh. So I need to figure out how to get ectoplasm. That's important, I guess. So we'll probably work on some other stuff. I would actually like awareness generation negatives. It'll buy me more time. There's holy armor and stuff like that. I don't want to go too far. Maybe we'll pick up maybe a couple of rituals. Water ritual. Rain dance. Crops grow faster while it's raining. Immediately grow all planted crops to full maturity. Ooh, interesting. Causes new trees to grow. Okay, so yeah. So rituals seem like an economic boost thing that you can do. They might have other uses, but I don't want to go too far into the tech tree. I don't want to ruin it for myself. You know, I'm in the discovery phase of this game. We'll go up to speed 2. I need to get my water up a little bit. He just... Grady, you ate something, but it doesn't tell me what your bonus is from eating extra stuff. But we have bread now, which is good. We have lots of vegetables, to the point where I'm considering actually killing one of these vegetable fields. We'll see. Okay, so we can build a furnace now. Oh, somebody leveled up. Grady leveled up. Wow, he leveled up pretty quick. Yeah, this guy, I'm going to say, hey, why don't you take occult research, because that's what he's doing. So he's going to research even faster now, which is going to be really nice. So I'm going to build the furnace, and I think this needs to be built inside. And so we'll do that. The furnace should allow us to build bricks, which we can use to make a sheep farm, which will be pretty awesome. Where's Stacy, out of curiosity? Oh, she's going to sleep, I think. Yes. Sleep. And then I think she's going over here to do some mining. How are my resource levels? I'm a little light on scrap. I'm a little bit light on stone, so I'm going to set up a task over here to gather a little bit of... Oh, there's some stone over here. I'll gather a bit of stone. I think that's an important thing to do. Speed up time. So she had to run back to eat. Yeah, I might want to spread out food tables eventually, so that people don't have to always run over here. Having them distributed around would mean that you only have to go certain distances to get certain things. Stacy's gathering rock, that's great. Maria's still building the furnace. Speed up time here. We've got a lot of vegetables, so our food levels should be totally fine actually for a long time. If I go into the crafting menu, yeah, I have an auto thing set up for 30 to 50, which is a totally fine amount of stuff to have. It doesn't seem to list wheat in here, although I do have wheat in my inventory. Oh, here it is. Stacy's doing a bit of gathering, that's good news. How is our actual regular role research coming along? So we unlocked animal raising. Water conservation. Usage lowered. That would be nice to have sometime as well. Also, bow making would be good. Meditation. I am going to get meditation probably to reduce the amount of awareness we're gaining. Looks good to me. Looking kind of cool to me. Do I need another quarterstaff? I don't think I do. I think I just need crafting to be done. John's helping with the farming. Rich is doing farming also. I could destroy one of these vegetable gardens. How much were they? I don't know if it's worth it. We have one wheat farm, which is good enough, I think. So Maria is doing building right now. Someone nearby is being chased. Okay. Water is running out. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn off this bread. Because it's using up all my water. So let's have a look. What are you guarded by? A Reaper, 2 Minor Demons, and a Fire Imp. Yeah, you know what? Change my mind. I'm not interested in that. They can die. I'm gonna turn off bread cooking because I think it's actually just kind of hurting me right now. I don't think I can sustain it. I'm gonna need someone pretty much gathering water constantly. And I think I also need to get the water conservation things. Yeah, I'm gonna want to get those. I need someone on research actually. I need someone on research just constantly, and I might set Grady to do that. Once we get meditation, I might set Grady to do that. So we'll wait until he gets 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So Grady, I want you to go do that. Now I'm going to change your priorities. I'm going to say, hey Grady, I know you're not particularly good at doing science, but I want you to do it anyway. Because somebody needs to do it, and I need other people doing other stuff. Like I need Stacy, John, or who is good at getting water? Who has bonuses? Kyle is pretty good at getting water. Rich is good at getting water. You can get water if need be. I think John has leveled up. Or something. Oh no, he's tired. That makes sense. So the furnace is finished, so we should be able to craft now. Bricks. Here we go. So I'm gonna say, hey, bricks, I want to have... How many do I need for the sheep pen? So I'll say, hey, why don't you keep me 2 bricks? Why don't you keep me 2 bricks in order? And that'll be good for now. I think we're good on wood for quite a while. Oh, somebody leveled up. I think it was Rich. Ooh, Rich leveled up. All right. Archery. Now, I did medicine crafting on someone else, and I think I'm going to take archery on Rich. Because that'll make him... It increases his accuracy with bows by 25%, and it increases his damage by 20%. That makes him a much better archer than he was. So Marie is doing crafting. I could use someone else doing some crafting, actually. Trying to get the priorities straight is important here. So John, are you good at crafting? No, a lot of my people have crafting really low on the priority scale. So John, why don't you just every now and again, when crafting needs to be done, why don't you do some crafting? Enemy approaching our position. So this shouldn't be too hard of a fight. I do need a weapon for Grady, actually. He's an occultist. I'll give him a club and some armor. I would like to craft more quarterstaffs. I would also really like to get science for stuff like weapons. We'll have to wait until the enemies come before we do anything crazy. Equip your survivors before combat. Alright, we're ready to fight. Approved. So we have a couple of imps, a couple of minor demons. See if we can get everyone over to the battle area. So Stacy, I want you out front. John, I want you behind Stacy. Rich, I want you to the right of John. Maria, I want you out beside Stacy. Grady, I want you over here covering the right flank. And Kyle, I want you there. So why don't you move up over there? Okay, we've got people in positions. Kyle, move forward a tile. John, move forward a tile. One of you guys go ahead and deal with this. Archer is taking this out, and we should take out the minor demon. We took a little bit of damage. Not too bad, actually. Good experience all around. Seems like Stacy gets extra experience from combat, which is interesting. She always seems to get more than everyone else out of combat. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to have Stacy train. And that's going to level her up, I think. I need a really good fighter. I think I need a really good fighter. And there'll always be someone to gather water. I think Kyle actually has skills towards it. Gather water speed, yeah. Just out of curiosity, do we have any other people ready to level up? Not quite. People are getting close though. So John is doing a little bit of occult research in his spare time. Grady's mostly handling our current research. I think something that's cool that they could implement is if I could right-click these things or something, or like middle-click them to like research them when I have enough stuff. Yeah, wheat seems really expensive in terms of resources. There is one well here. I think you spawn with a well, but getting more water, I think water is becoming an issue. So I pretty much need someone gathering water like 24/7 at this point, because that's how fast I'm using it up with all these farms. I do have a huge surplus of vegetables, so I'm going to kill one of these vegetable farms. I think I was maybe over ambitious getting 3. I think 2 is perfectly reasonable amount. And then I'm gonna turn back on the whole bread thing. I'm gonna say, hey, auto craft me up to 10. It's gonna be expensive in water, but I'm hoping just by having someone constantly crafting water, it shouldn't be too bad. Grady, for some reason, is doing the occult research, even though he's set to do scientific research first. That's odd. Oh, I guess maybe Richard was already assigned to do the experiments. Do we need anything? You know what? I might do more weapons. I would really like to explore... Oh my god, werewolves now are showing up and stuff. We could probably take this on. Somebody nearby is being chased by enemy creatures. Yeah, this is way... I don't think we're ready to fight that sort of stuff. Let's see here. Stranger requires assistance. Rescue missions are launched from the world map. I don't think we're ready for that. I don't think we can fight that sort of thing. We're pretty weak right now. We need to get the sheep pen, actually. So what does a sheep pen use? Droppings can be used as fertilizer. Ooh, okay, so we're going to build a sheep pen, and it should take a while for whoever builds that to do that. John will spend a bit of time on it. So Maria's working on it. Yeah, water is running out, but I'm keeping on top of the water. I have Kyle gathering water right now. So we just got the sheep pen. Feed animals. So I think they take wheat. Yeah, I think they take wheat and they're growing up. So I wonder what we get from them when they're finished. Their things. So Stacy is training. I don't know if she's actually being productive here, although she is leveling. So it might be useful. I'm not really sure what training does, but we have one and she's doing it. I don't think her health is increased or anything. Oh, we'll see. Maybe it just gives her experience. Rich is also doing a little bit of training. So let me see here. Gain experience. Oh, so it's just she gets experience faster from doing that, right? Oh, we do have enough science now. I think I'm going to get water conservation, and I'm going to get water distribution because we're using up a lot of water. So I want to reduce the amount of water we're using. Our awareness is still pretty good. Yeah, people are getting tired because we don't have beds, but we do have sheep now. So hopefully the dream, right, is that these sheep will let me build new beds. I could fit another bed into one of these buildings over here, maybe. Let's see. The rubbles of what once was the pinnacle of human architecture lay strewn across the floor, as a painful reminder of what was lost. Heavy bricks covered in dust and window fragments litter the roads and avenues of a once prospering city. A pile of rubble next to an abandoned building attracts your attention. Sure enough, the rubble holds a secret inside it. A black lockbox. The box is rather hefty. The lock in front of it seems to constitute quite a bit of its weight. It can probably be unlocked using the proper tools. No, we don't have enough scrap. Oh my god. That's aggravating. We didn't have enough scrap because we used it up. Oh man. Really? Damn. That's a load of bollocks. That's a load of bollocks if you ask me. Okay, so we just got 11 wheat from the sheep. Or 11 wool, sorry. So we are now generating wool. That's really good. I think that might mean we could make advanced bows if we go in here. So let's have a look. Oh, they only take scraps and arrows. Interesting. So let's have a look at the composite bow. Its damage is 14. The attack speed is 3. Its range is 8. It has a higher accuracy. It has a slightly lower DPS, but it is a better sort of ranged weapon. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make one. At least for Rich. I think he has the skills of archery, yeah. I'll go ahead and I'll make 2. The extra range could be really, really nice. John is doing some crafting, that's good. He's not the best at it, but he's helping. We have plenty of vegetables. Plenty of wheat as well. Okay, we have 2 beds now, so sleeping should be less of an issue. People should be able to get... should be competing less for bed access. Food is running out. I'm surprised food is running out. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this auto crafting job. I'm going to increase it to 40 and 60. And hopefully that will that'll help things. So Kyle has just been chomping away at that water as hard as he can. So what are the big resources that we're low on? Scraps, definitely scraps. So let's keep. We're going to do some scavenging. Let's scavenge 2 of these. I really don't feel ready to take on like some of these like fire imps and minor demons. I mean, maybe I could take these on. I could actually probably take this on. How close am I to being attacked? I'm pretty far away from being attacked. I think if I have my composite bow on Rich and wooden shield boards, all this stuff, hexing, research, occult. We could get rituals. Maybe we'll do that later. We're saving up science. Let's go see if we can take this on. Maybe it's worth it. So we'll grab the beggars. We'll say, hey, go scavenge this. And we'll see if they make it there nice and safe. So you have now... You now have like really big range, which is pretty crazy. So we're going to do some basic exploring. So we found some of the enemies. Looks like they were heading up this way. Kyle, why don't you run over to these barrels? You get behind here. Stacy, you move up here to fight this guy. Cover him. Get that imp. Nice one. So he actually has like really good chance to hit now. Get behind the cover, keep you safe. So Rich is doing a good job. Yeah, that was nice. So he got a lot of experience from that. And Stacy also got a lot of experience, even though she didn't really fight. So I think that kind of confirms that fighters get extra experience from fighting. And there was a decent amount of resources here. Like that wasn't terrible to do. Why don't we do a little bit of exploring? Like, we could take this on, I think. Yeah, I think we could take this on, and then maybe we'll go back. Let's move up here. So we have good coverage angles. Rich is being hit. Nice. We took him out. We got the loot. That's pretty good. We also got some experience on these guys. I'm going to send them home now. I could probably take on this, but I want to play it safe if I can. So maybe I should have been looking around here. Maybe there's easier ones around. Some fire imps, minor demons, imps. I could probably take on some of these guys. Ooh, drinking water is out here too. Yeah, I could definitely take on some of these, I think. It looks like here's like urban, like a city in here. And you know what also kind of reminds me of that game, Rebuild? It was like a Flash game. Oh man, it's like nearly 10 years old now, maybe more. I think it's on Steam now. It was Rebuild. Kind of getting that kind of vibe from this game as well. Uh-oh. Scouting party. The Reaper and 2 Hellhounds. Are we ready to take that on? I think we kind of have to be ready to take that on. I'm gonna need... I'm gonna need boards to be made. I'll bring these guys back to base for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna send them out with John. So let's edit this. Let's you know what, I'll tell you what, I'll call this an end to this episode, and we'll handle that scouting party next episode. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support the channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to directly give me feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.